What is up, YouTube? This is Spade here, bringing you a narrated Pokemon's Black and White Wi-Fi battle. And I know it's been a while and I've been just posting my shitty walkthrough, but now it's time to have a battle. And the reason why I haven't really posted any battles is because the most of the battles I've had have been pretty much BS. It's really difficult to find a good black and white opponent, it seems so. So anyways, this is a battle against Thanasis, a lot of random numbers at the end, and he has already posted his side like a week ago. So it's time for me to post my side, and here we go. And he is going to lead off with Shandera, and I have my usual Sandstorm Hippowdon lead here, and I would have really liked to switch into my Chansey here. But he has the shadow tag, of course, which I usually ban, but usually I just rely that my opponents won't bring it, cause it's gay. But then again, I have a gay Sandstorm team here, so it kinda makes up for it. So I'm forced to set up my rocks here, and phew, he is not Specs, which is something I was really afraid of, because if I would run a shadow tag Shandera, it would definitely be Specs. Cause like you saw, the Scarf Shandera fails to KO, fails to one-hit KO walls, and then it fails to outspeed most of the Dragon Dancers and other Scarfers. So anyways, here's my Chansey. I go with the safe Wish, and he switches into his Slowbro, which is something I haven't really seen in Black and White yet, so I just decided to went with the safe Wish, and then I switch into my Skarmory as he goes with the Amnesia. I was really scared of the possible Calm Mind, but the Amnesia works much better for me, because now I can just Toxic this thing and I won't be taking so much damage from his possible attacks like Boiling Water or something, because my Skarmory doesn't have any special defense EVs. So I go with the Toxic, he switches into his Urugamoth, and yeah, he gets poisoned and raped by the Stealth Rocks, which is great. And I know he is not going to waste any turns with setting up, so I just make a safe switch here into my Chansey here. I guess I could have used Protect, but yeah, it didn't really matter, as you will soon see. And yeah, since Chansey isn't taking any damage from the Fire Dance, it was the safest play I could do. So he decides to Bug Buzz here, and I believe I just go with the Wish, yes. And on the following turn, I'm going to be gay and Protect, cause my Chansey is running low on health, and I want to be ready for whatever he decides to bring out next. So yeah, I go with the Protect, and he decides to Fire Dance, but yeah, it fails. So the combination of Sandstorm, Toxic will wear him down, which is great. And when I look at his team earlier, I noticed that his team was really weak to Stealth Rocks, so it was really good that his Shandera wasn't Specs, so I managed to set up my rocks. And now he goes into his Infernape, which really scared me, because I'm running Skarmory, or well, Chansey, but you get the idea. Both of those guys are weak to Infernape, so I decided to switch to my Garchomp, because I know that he's not Scarf, because who runs two Scarfers? Not many people. So, like you guys saw, he is Life Orb, so I will outspeed with my Garchomp, so I go with the safe EQ. I don't want to set up SD, just in case he feels like predicting my Swords Dance. So yeah, I go with the EQ, he does switch into Slowbro. And I see that he got a bit of HP back, so I know he's running Regeneration, another new Dreamworld ability. So I decide to go with the Outrage here, but he switches into Dragonite, which is great. That works for me, because I saw that EQ didn't do enough, so Outrage has a bit more base power, so it might be able to one-hit KO the Slowbro after the EQ. So that's why I decided to go with the Outrage, and I guess he predicted my EQ again. But I get a crit here, but whatever. regeneration Slowbro doesn't even exist yet, so I don't really care. And he goes into his Shandera, and he is indeed Scarf because he outspeeds my Garchomp, and he will finish me off with Psychic, which is great because now I can just bring out my Broken Mole. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna do what every Broken Mole does. Sword Stance on the switch, and he goes into his Infernape, but I noticed that he hasn't taken any Stealth Rock damage, so there's something weird going on here. So this must be his Zoroark, I believe, and yep, it is Zoroark. And he gets owned by the EQ, +2, stab, all the good stuff. High base is 135 attack, I believe, and I will outspeed his Shandera, of course, because yeah, I have the sand paddle or whatever this ability is called. And now his last guy is the real ape, and he does have the priority. In this case, it's Vacuum Wave, but I have the Chopple Berry, which will lower the power of the fighting type moves. So the Vacuum Wave does exactly nothing. Not even half, so I will easily finish him off with the EQ, and that is a game. So yeah, GG, and I gotta ask you guys a bit about Dream World. Usually the first thing that comes to your mind is Drizzle Politoed, Drought Ninetales, and all those friends who like to abuse the weather. And then of course Shadow Attack Shandera, which was presented in this battle as well. So have you been in a situation where your opponent asks you, like, can I use Dream World abilities? And then you are like, yeah, sure, go ahead, knock yourself out, I might as well try out a few myself. And then you're thinking that he's not gonna bring all those gay Pokemon. But when you see the battle, when you see the teams beforehand, then you see that that's exactly what your opponent brings. And then you like suddenly lose the urge to play completely. Have you been in a situation like that? Because I have been trying out different teams, some pokes I have never even tried before. But when you end up against the Rain Dance team, a Sunny Day team, they haven't really worked out. It's been complete bullshit, and I have tried it out for a few turns and then I just decided to flee because yeah, BS. So yeah, that's my little rant, and now that's over with. Now it's time for the question of the day. And since I ranted about weather teams, and I'm going to ask you, what are your thoughts about weather teams in Gen 5? And yeah, I did use a Sandstorm team, but yeah, that's another thing that I hate. I'm kind of forced to use a gay Sandstorm team, because my opponents usually use gay teams as well. In order to have a balanced battle, you gotta fight gayness with gayness, Sandstorm with Rain Dance, etc. So what are your thoughts about all these weather teams in Gen 5? Please leave your comment below, and I will see you guys next time, hopefully with a better battle. So yeah, peace out, I'm out, blah.